I mean, is that basically what you're doing with AIR, AAIR? And, in terms of that picture, if we could pop that back up, Mike, that Michigan community image, if that's possible, because I wanted to ask you about the red tracks in the image. Here we go. So, right, the blue part is your Michigan, the hub there, right? And the AAIR hub with the Michigan Central and the new lab and kind of the area surrounding it. What are the red tracks that we're seeing on this?
Yeah, so that's really just representative of connectivity. It's not drones flying necessarily, but it could be.
Sure.
But you're completely right. This idea of connected infrastructure is really interesting, and we're not 100% sure it's the final solution. But their infrastructure is expensive. Radar, even ADS-B sensors across wide swaths of land to enable beyond visual line of sight or awareness or a bunch of other things that are related to aircraft and airspace. It's not easy to install, and so asking, if you're a city police department chief going to your council and saying, hey, we need all of this infrastructure and technology, takes a lot of money, a lot of effort, a lot of organization. And so what we're looking to do is help ease that path, and that shared infrastructure is one piece. If you can, share it across, like ADS-B can cover 30, 40 miles if positioned properly. Sharing that enablement across an area just reduces the cost for those individual organizations. And then having the same picture, the same data, accurate, certified, approved by the FAA, by these providers, it all comes together in sharing a safe picture while reducing costs and enabling across that region. So it might not be the only answer, but it's one that we think is going to be really viable, especially in areas where there's multiple participants, multiple drone operators trying to fly in the same region.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And the fact that AirHub Portal is plug and play, you can plug into shared infrastructure, you can plug into, let's just say, the Detroit PD, should they decide to buy their own very specific infrastructure for a particular reason. You can give everybody that site picture, regardless. So that's really awesome. But you're not just in Detroit or Michigan, even though that's home for you, not for you personally, because you just said you're from New York, but like for the company, that's the company's headquarters. You guys are doing some stuff in Arlington, Texas. You're doing stuff in Ontario, California. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing in those places.
Yeah, and it's really, really cool. It's a great time to be at Airspace Link and to be in drones because there's so many things that we're testing out. We're building to scale and across the country, really. We're Arlington, I can speak to. I'm the program manager down there as well. But we're doing a multimodal project where we're helping using a drone operator, a third party, fly in an area that is suburban, almost urban, and then drop the package off from a food bank to a ground robot, an autonomous ground robot for last mile delivery. And
Oh
so
my gosh,
using,
that's so cool.
yeah,
Why did I not know about this, Bruce? Like everybody's yammering about the Dallas Key site, and a handful of companies down there, which God love them. I love what they're doing. I think it's amazing. But I don't think any of them are dropping things off to ground robots, and certainly not from food banks. This is huge.
yeah, it's a really, really cool project sponsored by the Department of Energy. And while it's limited right now, it's only a couple of weeks of deliveries. We're hoping to expand these types of operations, and I know our partners are too. But it's connecting. I will say it is, the ideal is that we're connecting to things like the test site in Dallas Fort Worth and enabling these operations alongside other operations with, Zipline, Walmart, whoever. So while we want to do cool things too, we want to do them together and in the same airspace. So that's also an important